What's up guys, Juice here, and today I want to talk to you about the rain jacket that I've been using throughout 2020 and why I think it's the holy grail of rain jackets available today. Now if you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below for more upcoming gear videos and upcoming adventures. Now let's jump into the jacket. Now to start off with, I am not sponsored or paid by Gore. They didn't give me this jacket for free. I paid for it with my own money. I've just had a really good experience with it and I thought I'd share it with you. Now so far I've carried this rain jacket throughout 2020. I've used it on every single trip. I've carried it for over 500 miles now and I just love it. It's great. It's everything I've wanted in a rain jacket and more. And let's go over some of the details, starting with the specs. Now this jacket that I'm wearing currently is the Gore R7 Shakedry Trail version. And I get it kind of resembles a hefty bag, but maybe that's why it's so waterproof. It's comprised of 2 layers as opposed to 3 layers that most higher end jackets are made of today. And the reason it only has 2 layers is that the outside material is a special material called Shakedry. And Shakedry is a permanent beading material that constantly repels water. And I've used it in rainstorms, hailstorms, and it's never soaking through. So that's why they can get away with 2 layers as opposed to 3. So it has Gore-Tex Shakedry on the outside and Gore-Tex Active on the inside. And the Active is really nice. It's more of like a material surface, so it doesn't feel kind of rubbery and sticky next to your skin. So it's kind of got that all-day comfort built into it. So Gore-Tex Shakedry on the outside, Gore-Tex Active in the inside. Now this is the trail version, and that's important because the trail version is actually 30% thicker than the other Shakedry jackets or pants that Gore-Tex makes. Now other manufacturers like Arc'teryx or Montbell also use this material, but it's a little bit thinner version. It's a little bit not as durable, and that's why they decided to beef it up, add 30% to it to make it thicker, more abrasion resistant, so it's better to use for things like backpacking and wearing a pack. Now the Shakedry material is really what makes this jacket special, so other than that, it's pretty basic in order to keep the weight down. It has no zippered hand pockets on the front, which may be a deal breaker for some of you. It has a full length zipper that's really easy to open and close and get on. It has 1 zippered pouch on the front that you can fit a bigger cell phone in, but let's just say it's going to take a little bit of finagling. It has elastic cuffs on the front. It has a really nice hood that you can cinch down and zip up, and especially if you're wearing any kind of build hat, it stays on really well. And other than that, it's pretty basic. Now you gram weenies that are out there are probably saying, yeah, sounds great, but what does it weigh? Now, since they only use 2 layers of material as opposed to 3, and they eliminate a lot of the maybe nice to haves like the zippered hand pockets, it comes in at 6.19 ounces on my scale, and that's for a size medium. Now, are there lighter options out there? Sure. Could I go with a poncho and only have a 1 ounce rain jacket? Sure. But overall, I'm looking for something that provides warmth, provides wind protection, and is bomb-proof when it comes to waterproofness. Now, if the Gore R7 Shakedry Trail sounds like something you might want to give a whirl, I'll drop a link down below and you can check it out there. Now, this year so far, I've carried this jacket for over 500 miles. I've had it in hail, I've had it in torrential downpours, I've had multiple day rainstorms. So let's talk about the things that I like with this jacket. And first and foremost, the waterproofness. This jacket is actually waterproof. I've used jackets from cottage manufacturers, I've used it from some of the big brands, I've spent a ton on rain jackets, I've spent a little. I've never had a rain jacket that has never wet out before. So their claim that this jacket will never wet out, in my experience so far, is absolutely true. Now, the second thing that I really enjoy about this jacket is the breathability. Now, Gore doesn't actually put the specs of this jacket on their site, but Montbell uses the Shakedry material, so we'll just use that as a comparison. And they claim a vapor transfer rate of 80,000 grams per meter squared. Now, that sounds pretty technical. What does that mean? Let's just say that when they test breathability, most jackets come in between 20,000 to 50,000 grams per meter squared. So 80,000 for a breathability rating is off the charts. And I can attest that it is highly breathable and very comfortable to wear pretty much all day. The third thing that I really enjoy about this jacket is obviously the weight and the packability. Like I said, it comes in at 6.19 ounces on my scale for a size medium, and the packability is great too because it only has 2 layers as opposed to most 3-layer waterproof jackets that are out there. The last thing that I really enjoy about this jacket is the comfort. I really like how it fits, I like how it feels because it has that Gore-Tex active material in the inside, and it breathes super well. So this is a jacket that I think is super versatile. You can use it obviously in rain, which is its main purpose. You can use it as a wind jacket, and you can use it as a warmth layer. And the fact that you can do all 3 really, really well gives it a huge leg up in my book. Now, is everything perfect about this jacket? No, and pretty much no piece of gear is ever absolutely perfect. So let's talk about the things that I'm not really a fan of with this jacket. The first thing on there is no pit zips. So this has no pit zips underneath, and they claim it doesn't need them because of the breathability. And I can attest, this is a really breathable rain jacket, but would it be nice for a little extra airflow if there was pit zips on there? I think so. The second thing I'm really not a fan of with this jacket is the material that they use on the sleeves. It's a stretchy spandex type material that's not waterproof. So in a waterproof jacket, when it rains, it obviously takes on a little bit of water. So you can get a little bit cold on your wrists. It's kind of not comfortable when you've got kind of a little bit heavier right there. So I'm not really sure why they use it. I'm sure it has to do with having a jacket you can easily slip on and off, and it's comfortable when it's not wet. But when it does get wet, I'm just not really a fan. So I wish they would have just used some sort of elastic hem on there and made it waterproof all the way around. Another thing that's not really a dislike, but would be a nice to have, is maybe another pocket or two. It only has the one pocket right on the front, and it's pretty small. And when it starts raining, a lot of times you have stuff on the outside of your pack or things you've been carrying that you just want to tuck in a pocket quick that you can get out as soon as you need to or it stops raining. So because there's only the one pocket, there really isn't that option there. Now I know that saves weight, but it would be nice if there was another pocket or two. Now the last thing really isn't a dislike, but maybe just a long-term concern is the durability aspect. It's only 2 layers. It does kind of feel like a hefty bag on the outside, so you could potentially tear a hole or maybe even, see it delaminate over maybe a year or 2. Now, like I said, I've been carrying this throughout 2020 and I have over 500 miles on it with 0 issues. But over the long haul, could it delaminate a little bit faster than your traditional jacket that would have a nylon layer on the outside? Potentially. Like I said, it's not a dislike, it's just more of a long-term concern. But like I said, I have nothing to justify with that. There's been no issues so far. And that's really about it. I've been extremely impressed with this rain jacket so far. It's lightweight, it's packable, it's really breathable, it's comfortable to wear all day, and the most important deciding factor, in my opinion, is it's actually waterproof. It won't wet out on you, and when looking into rain jackets, I think that's pretty important. This Gore-Tex Shakedry material, pretty stinking amazing. For those reasons, I think this is the holy grail of rain jackets that's out today. But maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? Is there something better out there? If so, drop a comment down below and let's talk about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Juice out.